We have been working so hard at our family compound, Bee Free Acres, and honestly, we are really just in need of a little break. We're Kevin and Stacy, and we sold everything and moved into our camper. So before we head out, there are a couple of things that we need to do first. And let's just go ahead and talk about what it's been like so far living in an RV, because how long has it been now?
It's been 4 months, 5 months?
Yeah, it's been 4 or 5 months. Let me slide. So it can be a little challenging just space-wise, but to be real honest, I've been very pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, and you need to keep up on things like this. Is more dishes than we would normally have because we've been busy at the property, but usually every single day you've just got to keep things tidy and clean because you're living in a small space.
Speaking of which, where is my where's my dishpan?
I don't know.
My collapsible dishpan.
I use the big bowl of the dish.
But where is my collapsible dishpan?
It's probably up in the front seat where I put it
Can you
because it's
get it,
always
please?
in my way.
So you do need to try to keep up with all of these kinds of things that can really sneak up on you, like the laundry. It's amazing how when you are living in an RV, you can generate so much laundry because you don't do it for so long. We've actually filled in 6 of the washers. We've never done that before. I guess that because we're working at the property now and getting a lot of dirty work, we have a lot more laundry and we're so busy we haven't really taken the time to do it. That's the explanation, I guess. We're ready to go ahead and head out. We're meeting at Bee Free Acres. That's gonna be our starting point for our Jeep adventure, and of course we have one thing we need to get done before we can head on out, so we'll take care of that first. Come on. One super nice thing about coming out to the property is that we have our cargo camper out here, and that is really great for just coming out and having somewhere to have a fridge, have a place you can kind of put things, kind of stop and relax if you want to. It just makes it really, really nice. So we're gonna have some lunch before everybody gets here so we can then get get one thing finished before we head out on our Jeep adventure. Do you have the keys to this? And you.
One of the last things we need to do before we head out is water the plants that we just planted. We picked up this water tank from Tractor Supply, and we're going to check it out and see if it's going to be enough to water the plants and do the things that we need it to do while it's mounted in the back of our UTV.
So you know that we purchased that big tank. Let me show you. Right back over here, you should be able to see that big tank, and that's really great, and it's going to be really great for filling up this smaller tank. However, what we have found is that it's not quite as easy and convenient as we would have hoped, and so we're hoping that we have named this Bigfoot. We're hoping that a water tank on the back of Bigfoot will help us even more so have a little more convenience with it. Okay. The reason we call it Bigfoot is because it's not actually a gator and it's not actually a mule, but it's made by Kawasaki, which is really a mule, but at the front it says Bighorn, and Kevin thought it said Bigfoot, so we just decided to go with Bigfoot.
So we're going to do this temporarily. I'll probably get an additional battery with a little solar charger that I keep out here to keep this charged up specifically for the sprayer if it works well. So next we're going to connect our connections here. That's pretty good flow, actually. That's pretty good for watering plants right there. I'm impressed.
Now the next step is to hook up these hoses so that it will go down the hill and we can fill up the other tank with this tank's water. This one out as far as it'll go, and then we're going to bring the other hose and hook it up and spread it, so we're kind of like going down.
So, do you want me to bring the other hose?
Yeah. So this water situation is not working out the way that we had hoped. I thought that if we brought up the big tank up top, we could fill the little tank below, but the water pressure doesn't seem to be enough. And so I'm just not sure that any of this solution for the watering is gonna work. So we're just gonna leave that for another day. It's time to go explore this area and do some jeeping.
I look out across the water, I smell the salt and feel the breeze, but in my heart I hear the calling of my old home, Tennessee. We don't know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow. The sun is gonna rise each and every time, but I've still got Tennessee on my mind. From Reaper's Fork to Watertown, and maybe Johnson City or Memphis bound.
We had a great Jeep ride and it was a great break today.
I guess we didn't clean the pan last time we used it.
Woohoo! He's hangry. We're gonna make some what we call Rocky Mountain pizza, but it's really not gonna be Rocky Mountain pizza today. It's gonna be Smoky Mountain pizza.
When and where to blow, the sun is gonna